and gentlemen, my name is Scott Ruck. I'm Director of Auctions down at Melton Mowbray Market in Leicestershire. It's taken a few years, to be fair, but Zanna Dennis has got me on camera to give you a report of the last few weeks of what we've been up to. It's been a busy few weeks. Fat stock shows, various seasons about us, a lot of stock coming forward into December. We hit off with Winslow Fat Stock Show down in Buckinghamshire. It is a super show, and it's 159th year now, held in the Market Square. Proper people, proper buyers, proper stock. It's an absolute great day. We saw a great show, a true day to engage with the public. But as I say, most importantly, a super show of stock down there. Lambs that you dream to sell up here in Melton Mowbray. The guys down in Buckinghamshire really know some true flock masters down there, and cattle beyond your wildest dreams. So it's always an honour to sell down there. We had a super trade. The Champion Beast was shown and led by James Ludgate, by the Ludgate family. It came to £5,600, which was about 795 pence. It was purchased by the Bell Hotel in Winslow, which is just directly opposite the show. A great supporter, Mr. Philip Menday, every year, and bought the Champion Beast. Reserve Champion Beast was led by also by the Ludgates, by James' brother Will. That made £4,100. And was bought, actually went on for breeding in Wales, which was a nice tick to the day at 4,100 on the day. The judge that day was Richard Taylor. He came down from Owen Taylor Butchers in Derbyshire, and he had a super lineup in front of him to judge, and nobody envied him of that task on the day. The lambs were judged by Andrew Evans from Milton Keynes, who chose his champion lambs went to Wayne Bartlett. They made £290. They were bought by Pat Mecker Meats in Birmingham. It would be fair to say that day carried on with celebrations into the afternoon in the pub. As I say, if ever you get the chance to go down and head into Buckinghamshire, then make sure you get down there, because that is a cracking day. The following week we kicked off. We came back on the Tuesday, the next day, to a shed full of 6,000 lambs. We just saw that sheep trade kicking off, or 6,000 sheep, sorry. We'd have had a couple of thousand lambs, couple of thousand store lambs, couple of thousand ewes, and that was just when, at the start of December, that sheep trade was just getting into gear again. The following Saturday, we had our Fat Stock Show, which is the Melton Beaver Fat Stock Show. And that again is another great day. We moved that to a Saturday in Melton Mowbray just to help engage with the public and to try and make a premium of some of these the cattle and sheep that come on the day and take them away from a normal market day. That was just a day to remember, certainly for me and certainly for everyone else. We had a superb show of cattle. Joe Woolley kindly came down and judged, and again he had a task in front of him that I don't think anyone would envy. His Champion Beast tapped out was a super heifer that came from Charlotte and Georgia Davis, a very tidy Limousin heifer, almost too good to sell and too nice to sell, but she was just some girl, and out she came as champion on the day. And I've never seen a sale like it in all the time we've done it. We thought at 8,000 or 9,000 she would have just been one of the dearest beasts sold in the UK. After a bit of a bidding war, it would be fair to say, in the ring, she sold for £16,600, which we're told is one of the dearest fat stock beasts sold ever, and certainly has gone for processing. And she sold to Mr. Philip Menday of the Bell Hotel in Winslow again, and Philip had only gone and then done the hat trick. That's the third Champion Beast he's bought, first in Rugby Market, second at Winslow, and third at Melton Mowbray. So he literally did the hat trick there, and again, a huge thanks to Philip for supporting the sale and buying there. She was a sweet heifer, and if you get chance, do get down and go and support his beef nights. It was a proper champion making proper money, and it was really good to see for all the effort that goes into it, and credit to Charlotte and Georgia for turning out. A real emotional day there, selling that, and an honour as an auctioneer to sell that for them. We carried on then, had a super show of lambs forward. Champion lambs went to JF Burbage. They sold for £300, also to Pat Mecker Meats, and a great show of sheep on the day. I think they averaged about 350 pence all in across the board, which was great because we had some commercial lambs in on the day as well. We had Kenton Foster kindly come down from Hawes and judge the ewe lambs, and we've got some great young handlers classes at that sale now. Couldn't be any prouder just to see the next generation coming through. We really are a friendly family market down here, and it's so nice to see that fat stock sale over the last 3 years just truly take off on a Saturday along everything else. Pigs on the day were won by Kim and Barry Arden. They are, again, a great couple that come down and help us every week in the pig section. Champion pigs sold to £200. And yeah, we just had some great days. This week, just gone, Tuesday, we've been having about 5,000 or 6,000 sheep in most weeks now. It's great to see. A lot of fat lambs just starting to come forward, but our numbers would be back on the year in the fat lambs. What we're seeing is a lot of underfinished lambs down here. The weather's given them a whacking. A lot from the eastern counties just that haven't probably quite done. And we're seeing probably a lot of lambs in our fat section go out for further feeding. We get a lot of sort of leaner lambs forward. But this week we've had just shy of 2,000. They've averaged, the best lambs have been 320 to 330, very best up to 340, and generally others either side of the leaner lambs sort of £3 to 310 or 20. Ewes, store lambs, first off, we're seeing super shows of store lambs coming in. We've had store lambs from all the way down in Kent and all across the eastern counties come in this week, a lot from Oxfordshire coming up, which is great to see. And the Cotswolds, we'd have had 2,000 store lambs in this week. They would have averaged £115, which would be quite a shade dear on the week, certainly for the show lambs that we have forward. And we'd have had just over 2,000 ewes this week, which flood right through the market, and they've averaged £142. So we're seeing some great strong prices and well-deserved prices. Farming's, well-deserved of where we are at the moment. It's been a busy year for a lot of people. There's been a lot going on in politics, up and down, up and down. It's good to see stability in these prices, rewarding for customers who quite rightly deserve it. And against the odds, we faced blue tongue and numerous other issues throughout the year over here. And it's just good to see some proper rewards.